lime. I wasn't.
That's going on. Us guys. I had trouble actually when the Trevor Foundation contacted some of the more queer visible poets, and I was on tour at the time for anti-bullying stuff, and so I was doing a lot of events for that. And I got back to them way too late because I just couldn't get my head around it gets better.
Right.
So, but I was I was flying from Utah to Marin County, I think at the time when I wrote this poem. And it's called Worst Case Scenario. It will better. It will change. It will again. It's Monday, and I can't stop fidgeting. I can't stop the 15-year-old girl with broad shoulder blades and tying a rope around her neck, or the boy who just wants to fit in, or around the other boy's mouth like a tutu, or the wizards in my teeth from throwing up. The cupboards are swallowing all of our artists, and no one seems to notice. Soon, the kitchen, it will become a graveyard. The body, it is blue, sliver, and then gold. When I said, shiver, kid, I meant steady your jaw and find the rope that fits around your waist like one of those European belts. I meant the DJ. That is another word for Messiah, so dance. Dance is another word for rope, so grab it with your perfect hips. Because truthfully, we're kind of an awful bunch sometimes. Our breath hung over, our eyes grass-stained, a large yet unrelenting mess of us, but unrelenting, it is a form of happiness. Ask me to prove it. It is midnight in Chicago, and yet somehow Los Angeles is still eating dinner. This is magic. If he were put on trial, he would only mumble fluently in several different languages. This is brilliance. The slips on your wrist, call them a scrapbook and move on. Me? I want to stand in front of my entire high school and scream at the top of my lungs as if instead of passing a sword to the woman, I chose to stick my hands down her pants. This is humor. It's Monday. Put some milk and cinnamon in your heart. Some licorice to stop the constant haunting and its ache. Everything on your body is yours and yours. Every desire in your chest is yours and whomever you break a piece off for. Do not weep over a lost finger if they're amputating your arm. Pick a rod up, Start swinging, yell madly, lose respect for the beautiful, and win back some of your own damn sparkle. Shiver. When I said it, what I meant was war. There are only so many children and bareback riders left to throw up at the sky. Heredity. They will claim on you. But my mother is carving shapes out of the countertops. See, she used to be slightly cruel, but now can't stop apologizing. So who would I be, Who would I be if I didn't stick around to listen and nod to every one of her apologies? Listen, I stole you these matches, kids, so you could always have enough light to dance. Don't ever say your dancing isn't made of holy, if only for my sake. Don't ever dance in the dark. Make sure you can, at least rub up against your own shadow. Do the moves that make your eyes fill with sex or shame or glitter. When I said I stole you these matches, what I meant is they're so good. They're so good, I promise. I can get you more.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
It's so intense though. I'm like, and Merry Christmas. Yeah.